Good evening, hello, and welcome to our Wednesday night sing-along session. Hope you're all doing okay and keeping well. It's lovely to be here this evening with you all, and hello to all of you catching up on replay as well. Welcome to you too. It's great to have you here. So I'll just do a couple of announcements before we're just waiting for people to come on. I'm going to be doing, please connect with me on Instagram if you are on Instagram. I'm at Rachel Moore Sings, and I'm going to be doing a live, my very first live Insta live sort of interview and coaching session tomorrow at 5 o'clock UK time with a very funny lady, Anna Marks, who is based in the south of France, and she runs these amazing jeets, and she's also a bit of an Instagram sort of marketing lady as well. She was helping me a bit on my Instagram, and she said, why don't you come on my sort of chats and teach me to sing a little bit. So it's going to be fun whatever happens, so be great if you can tune in, because it'd be nice to have some familiar faces. So that's tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Yes, and so tonight we are going to the theatre. So I thought it'd be quite nice to give a nod to the theatre this evening. Obviously, hopefully, fingers crossed, there is going to be some funding soon, because so to keep some of these amazing theatres open, because the Broadway and the West End, they can't, everything's. Hello. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, thank you, Susan. Lovely to see you. That'd be great if you can. Be nice to have some familiar faces on it. So you head over. What you do tomorrow? You head over to Honors page, because it's actually, she's hosting it. So with an Insta Live, I'm just hoping I can get on the call. What you do, you go onto, so it's Maison de la Roche. I'll put the link in. You go into her page, and then on her profile picture on the left-hand side, the stories bit, that's where it comes up. So it's kind of like Insta TV. So you click on that, and it like a little play button, and then the interview will come up, and you'll be seeing it live. Hello, oh hi Alan, lovely to see you too. Fantastic. Yeah, so that's what you do. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're so kind. Well, do you know what? Oh, and it's lovely to see you working away. Do you know what, this jacket, I thought, because we're doing a bit of, from The Lion King, I thought I'd try and wear something a bit sort of with animal print on it. But then my son's kindly pointed out, Mum, that's not actually a lion, it's more leopard print. But I thought, well, hey, I'll go with it. And I've actually got a snake, look at that. I've got a snake, can't really see it. This is a snake bangle as well. So I thought I'll pretend I'm in the... I'll pretend I'm in the jungle. Oh, fantastic, Susan. You're already following her. Anna she's amazing. She's such an amazing lady. She is so funny, a real character. So I absolutely think anyone, just follow her account. She's really lovely, really down-to-earth lady, very funny, really amusing. I think she should have her own, chat show, because she's hilarious. So it will be fun. God knows what's going to happen tomorrow. But it'll be good fun. So that's 5 o'clock tomorrow. Head over to her page, her account, Maison de la Roche, at 5 o'clock. Click the stories on the left-hand thing on her little profile picture, and then you'll see our interview. I think it's only for half an hour to 45 minutes, so it won't be that long. But it'd be great to have, great to see some of, as I said, some familiar faces there. And don't forget to follow me as well, Rachel Moore Sings as well. I need some more followers desperately on my Instagram. Fairly new to it, so it looks a bit sad. I've got lots on LinkedIn, but Instagram, so I'm hoping to build that up. So and I put lots of videos up there as well. I do quite a lot on Instagram at the moment too, so it'd be great to see you there as well. Anyway, oh, fantastic. Thank you. Brilliant. Thank you, Sarah. Right, so should we get going then with our evening session? As I said, we're going to the West End. We're going to the Lion King. Fantastic. We'll do a bit of a warm up first, as always, and then we'll get to sort of looking at the song. So it's a gorgeous song. So here we go. Anyway, let's stand or sit. Sarah, if you're sitting, you can do this in your seat. You could do some deep breathing exercises. I know you're working away. So for the rest of us, we're going to put our thumb in our belly button and our hand underneath. Can you see there? I have to stand up. I have got heels on, but you can still probably can't see me. I need a stool, don't I? So thumb in belly button, hand, as always, just horizontal underneath, just nicely, gently resting against your belly. We're just going to take our time. It's really important. This is the engine of the voice. Let's get those lovely breaths down. So just get rid of we don't want any air up here. We just want it right down in our belly. Let's take that time. Oh, fantastic, Jenny. Nice to see you too, Jenny Penny. You've just warmed up singing with Rock Choir. Fantastic. Wonderful. No, it's great that they're I know they're still doing quite a lot of online stuff at the moment, aren't they? Which is brilliant too. Yeah, I'm just hoping, I don't know what the situation is with all the live stuff. You know, I've had outdoor gigs in sort of August, September. We were doing a classic car show again, Alan, this year. I saw you and lovely Linda there last year, but they've had to postpone that as well. I always love that gig because we're outside, but yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to sort of actually singing all together soon. That would be lovely. Everybody get back in choirs and all the live music gigs will happen again. But for now, it's a little bit uncertain, isn't it? So just got to make the most of it online, haven't we? So right, okay, hand underneath. Let's take some deep breaths. Oh, here we go. So take another breath in. So just right down into the belly. We just want that air to fall. We don't, as I said, don't want anything around here. Just deep, right, lovely deep breaths. Let's just take a breath in. Let it fall down just below your tummy button and really feel that expansion. Keep your hand there and just really feel that lovely air going in, and then just sigh out. Good. And really start to sort of try and take more air in, and the amount of time it takes for all that air to exhale. So remember, as you breathe out, your tummy's moving back in again. So it's that sort of way. So we're not actually using this part of our chest at all. It's all right down here. This is the engine in our belly. So let's just take another breath in. Breathe through your nose. Feel that expansion. Keep your hand against it. And let's hold this time. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then sigh out. Let's hear you. Good. So let's just do one more. In fact, what we do this one, let's just really, really audible sigh. Let's get rid of any tension that we've got. It's sort of, I know it's only midweek, but we probably have some really busy times already. So let's just take a really deep breath in this time, hold it for 5, and then just get all that air out. Anything you don't need for the session, let's just put it all away in our exhale. So let's take another breath in. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's breathe out. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? And let's shake our hands out. Shake our hands out, and then our left leg and our right leg. We want to get rid of this, and let's just gently move our shoulders to try and get rid of any tension we might have in our shoulders. It's quite hard with the jacket, my rock jacket, to move my shoulders, but I shall try. And that's it. And just again, just sort of there, and just up to your ears and back down again. That's it. And then just taking your hands, we've just got to reach up to the ceiling as we always do. Pull up, and then imagine you're pulling the ceiling just down gently, but we want to get this shoulders. Can you see what's happening with my shoulders? I'm not tensing up and doing this. I'm actually letting that just drop down with my elbows, just like so. This is almost horizontal, this here. It's just moving that down. So again, it's just a really nice one for the shoulders, and then bring our arms down. Wonderful. Great stuff. Okay, so breathing done. Let's just do a couple of sirens, actually, vocal sirens that I love to do. So this is the one where we imagine that we're just dropping a sound off the top of the cliff, and it's falling off the cliff, and we're just going to let that sound out. Natural sound, natural sort of real primal sound. So as if we are really out there in the jungle, in the wild animals just creating this sound. They don't care, do they? They just make sounds with abandon, and that's what we're going to do with these sirens as well. So here we are. Just imagine we're out there. Are you ready? After 3, 1, you can copy me or just listen and then jump in the gap. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Do you want to try that after 3? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Just keep going for as long as you can, and you should be feeling that sort of that lovely vibration of your voice here in your chest cavity. Fantastic, good. And let's just do, just copy me this time. So it's E, oo, E. So again, after 3, 1, 2, 3. E, oo, E. And watch, Bisbee, really want to exaggerate what's going on with our mouth. So the E, oo, E, because this song is quite wordy. And so we really need to be able to sort of enunciate the words. So let's just get our mouths all warmed up with that. Let's exaggerate that E-oo-E. Let's just do one more. E-oo-E. Good. Well done. And just a little bit on scale on the piano. Let's just do our climbing up the stairs, which is just, I'm just going to go from here. The just on, let's stay with oo. So just with a ooh. You should be completely adept at these by now. Let's go down. Ooh. All right, I'm just going to go up to, I'm just going to go to here, this note here. Let's start from here. Same thing again. Good, and keep that. You want to feel the sound bounce forward, and then let's go down. Well done. Right, okay. Let's get on with the song. All right, grab your words. And while you're doing that, I shall just give you a bit of background. I'm sure you know the song because it's very, very famous. But it was originally released in 1994. Obviously, it's written by Elton John and Tim Rice. And it featured in the Disney movie, The Lion King, initially. And it went on to win, Elton John, he won a Grammy for this particular song. It also won, it was in the mid-90s as well. He won the Academy Award for Best Original Song with this particular piece as well, which is amazing. And apparently it sold over 11 million copies worldwide of this particular piece. And then, of course, what happened is it was then made into a musical, which is amazing. So it's sort of been, the Lion King, the musical, has been running for quite a while now. I've never seen it, but I know some people have actually seen it and said how incredible it is. Actually, if anyone's seen it, let me know. That would be interesting to know. I'd love to know if anyone's seen the stage production. Just sort of maybe put it in the comments, and particularly any of you watching a replay as well. I'd love to know if you've seen it, because I've heard it's incredible. Yeah, and so the song is all about the two leads. So you've got Simba, who's actually like the Lion King, and then his sort of almost like his childhood sweetheart. And the song's all about them sort of, they've sort of expressing their feelings for each other. He's been sort of roaming around for a while, and then they've come back to the pride of lions, and then and then they're sort of it's their sort of childhood friendship that's blossoming into romance. So it's a really, really, really pretty song. So so what we'll do as always, I'm gonna just sing it through completely straight, so as it's sort of done, as it's done with sort of the Elton version, where there's no sort of any sort of harmonies or anything, and then we'll just sort of pepper it. There's a few little options to sort of spice it up a little bit, and particularly that you'll find that this one is very, very comfortable, again, for sort of our lower voices. Sopranos, there are some options in it where there is a harmony on the chorus, which you could have a go at. All right, so see how it goes. But dynamics, yes, need to explain this. So what we're going to do to make this, because this song is actually quite, it's one of these songs where you don't have a bridge in it, a bit like when we sang The Rose a few sessions back. So when you've got a bridge in a song, it sort of tends to sort of give it that sort of centerpiece, and that sort of it elevates it. So when you've got a song where it hasn't got a bridge, the performers have actually got to sort of almost really sort of work, I think, a lot harder with the dynamics, so it doesn't sound all flat and too samey, if you see what I mean. So what we're going to do with the first verse, we are going to sing it virtually sotto voce, so with a really lovely soft voice, so double P, extra pianissimo, really softly, and then just slightly louder on the chorus, and then we're going to build up. So just watch your levels. Don't sing too loud to start with, because you're going to need your extra loud voice on the very, very last chorus. And then on the last two lines of the song, we are going to go back to what we call mezzo forte, which is moderately loud. Have you got that? I will do this with my hands. So whenever you see me doing this, that means we get louder, and then that means to get sort of softer, but it makes a huge difference with the feel of the song. So here we go. Right, are you ready? Righty-ho. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling world can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone, if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors, when the heart of the star-crossed voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. levels okay. Susan, my sound engineer, how's that? Can you give me a few likes? Do you want it a bit louder? I'm wondering if it's a little bit, I might just pop it up a little bit louder so you can hear it. Okie doke, right. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of zhushing with it. Oh, lovely. Sarah says, yes, I can feel the love coming through the airwaves. Fabulous. Wonderful. So, yeah, so what we're going to do now, so there is actually, let's go to, oh, wonderful. Thanks, Susan. Levels are okay. Fabulous. So this is another option. When I've done it before with one of my choirs in the past, we had there was sort of like some little sort of musical echoes, or they're sometimes called answer backs as well. Yeah, we say echoes because answer back sounds a bit cheeky, doesn't it? It's just sort of answering something back. So I'm going to show you that, but there's also a higher harmony as well on the sort of alternate lines, and it's quite nice for the sopranos when you just want to, because it is sort of quite a comfortable sort of fairly sort of low to medium key, this, so you might want to sometimes when you're soprano just to take it up a little bit higher to give it that extra so we're just gonna go through that. So let's go to well, in fact we'll just go to the first chorus, and Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and what we're going to do is on It Is Where We Are, we're just going to go up a little bit higher. I'll demonstrate for you, it's probably easier. So let's just I'm just going to take it to demonstrate it with the track. So just to be with you. So chorus. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It is where we are. And again. That we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest, how it's laid to rest. Okay. Believe the very best. So sopranos, it's quite nice. So you're doing a little bit of a mix, and we'll go up actually higher. There is a higher line on Can You Feel the Love Tonight, so I'll demonstrate that to you as well. But it's quite nice. So you're sort of like you're going up on It Is Where We Are. You come back down. It is where, so you go up on that. It is where we are. It is where we are. And then the lead, the altos and the tenors, they're obviously singing the melody. So it's just this really lovely sort of like echo, but it all just oozes over it like gooey. A lovely gooey, like the caramel sauce when you're pouring it over ice cream. It's kind of like that. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah, there's probably a musical term for it, but I just think of caramel sauce over ice cream on that bit. So yeah, so it's really nice. Let's just do that again. So for everybody else, you can just sing. Sing the tune. But this is just a little bit of a sort of embellishments, just to sort of play around and have a go as well. As I always say, don't just stay in your lane. If you feel that's not too high for you, have a go and play with your voice, because it's the best way to sort of make it, really get it more responsive and extending your vocal range. So let's go back to the same place. So as I said, this is for sopranos. Soprano option, and in fact let's take it up a bit higher, and can you feel the love tonight? So you can go up on that line as well if you don't want to sing the melodies, okay? Then it is where we are, it is where we are. Do, 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 do. Then again, that we got this far. and then exactly the same again. Should we just try it once more with the music, with the sops, and then we'll carry on. Right, here we go. So let's imagine we're sopranos here. So same place. So we're just coming out of verse 1. Be with you. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It is where we are. Bit of break then. That we got this far. Then up again. Can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. How it's laid to rest. Believe again. Believe the very best. So how's that? So it's just sort of weaves its way around, as I said. So it's quite nice, quite simple, and you're sort of, so have a go. And I think, so have a go with that chorus, and then also with the last chorus as well. What I will do, I'm going to, and you can do it with me if you like, as always, I suppose it's my jazz background, I'm going to just use up the very last bit, and all I'm going to do is put our little Stevie Wonder riffs in it when we get to the end, because I think I just want to fill some of those gaps as well. But you'll see when we get there, so you can just have a crack along with me, or just stick with the melody line. Okay, let's run it from the top. Here we go. Right, okay. Right. It's quite a long song, so this is kind of like our practice already. I'm trying to keep it within the half an hour, but I always go over. But anyway, this is our practice, and then we'll do one more after this. Here we go. 1, 2. So quietly. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling world can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. A little higher. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. How it's laid to rest. Believe the very best. There's a time for everyone, if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors, when this heart of the star-crossed warrior beats in time with yours. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. you get on. So I was zipping around, and no, that's fine, Jenny. Yeah, what's that? As an upper alto, I'm sticking with the melody line. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yes, so it sort of does tend to sort of fit in with that, doesn't it? Wonderful, good stuff. Did you all... So I'm just going into both a little bit, but it's you can always play it back and then sing, maybe try out doing the harmony lines over the melody, because it is really nice. It actually works really, really nicely as a nice fit. Obviously it's difficult for me to do both at the moment. No, you're welcome. So are we ready for the final time? It's our final time singing through. So we're just going to now, that was our practice run. Now let's just enjoy this last one. So just think about the dynamics. I think I've been forgetting to do this, so I'm really sorry. So I will put that in this time, but I'm sure you have been doing that anyway with the dynamics. So we're starting really softly, and then we are building up. And just imagine that. So as I said, this is like, I mean, it's got a lovely message to it anyway, this song. I think it's wonderful. It's all about everyone, you know, and, you know, just expressing sort of just lots of love, and it's all about nature, and I think it's, yeah, we kind of like need all of this at the moment, don't we? So let's really feel this nice sort of connection. I've sung this song with them when I went back to my school. We still go back every 4 years and do this big, it's lovely. One of our retired teachers gets us all together, probably, and of all past and present pupils, and we all do these lovely concerts. This is one of the songs that everybody sings, and it's so powerful because you can just feel that connective love in the theatre. So it's got, I find it quite a special song. So anyway, here we go. Last time, let's enjoy it. Right, okay. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling world can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. The twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors, when the heart of this star-crossed warrior beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. the bonds, believe the very best. Oh, well done, well done, well done, well done. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me this evening. I hope you enjoyed that, this session. Oh, hello. Oh, lovely to see you, Hazel. Mwah. And that's no problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah, and you can always try out some of the harmonies before as well. Oh, thank you, Mandy, as well. Mandy Grimmer, thank you. Lovely to see you here too. That's lovely. It's great to see all these names popping up. Please don't forget as well, if you haven't sent me a friend request on Facebook, please do, because then I can see all your names coming up on here, and I know who you are. So we're friends. So just connect with me on Facebook. You can follow my page, and you can obviously also send me a friend request as well. So then you can see all the posts coming up. Lovely to. Oh, thank you, Susan. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, Louise, hello, my lovely friend Louise Holmes. Oh, fantastic. Oh, great to see you both too. Oh, and you've got Greg singing along with you as well. That's amazing. Fantastic. Oh, thank you for joining. That's a real treat to see you. And I expect it's becoming a busy time for you as well with your lovely place opening up again. That's wonderful. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you're watching on replay, please comment, as I said, and I'd love to know who has seen Lion King, the musical. As well, as I said, I haven't seen it. It's on my list of things to do, hopefully, when it all opens up again, the Broadway and West End. And also just a quick reminder that I'm going to be doing my Insta Live chat and coaching session tomorrow. So over on Instagram, please follow me there, Rachel Moore Sings, but it will be on lovely Honor Marks's page at Maison de la Roche. I'll put the link in on when I put the video up here. It'd be great, as I said, to see some familiar faces. Anything could happen, but she's very funny lady. So I'm going to be teaching her a few singing tips. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Oh, so you've seen it, Hazel. You've seen it, have you? A lucky you. Oh, yeah, I know. I know my sister's seen it and said it was actually absolutely amazing. Oh, we do, Jenny. We share a few mutual friends, don't we? Yes, fantastic. Oh, well, lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next week. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.